Welcome back to Keep It a Brick. Here with Lady Soul, Hailey G, and myself, Cash. This week we got the NFL draft. We got fucking Shannon Sharpe, Uncle Shay Shay. We got a lot of things going on this week, man. Make sure you guys stay tuned and let's get focused. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Hailey G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
What's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Hailey G. We got Lady Soul, the man on the couch, Cash Only, and it's another episode of Keep It a Brick. Welcome on in. Yes, we are a little late, but guess what?
We're always on time,
literally.
Never
Better late than never.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to the bricklayers, man.
Shout out to the bricklayers. All right, let's get to it. Check-ins. Let's check in. Lady Soul, how you living? You wasn't with us last week, but you're back.
I know. I am so sorry. I really was sad that I was not with you guys last week. We were to talk about the R&B route, Mount Rushmore. But yeah, I'm good though. My daughter graduates in 29 days, so I'm super excited for that. And yeah,
I feel that. That's what's up. Well, John, you can go ahead and blame your man over there.
Your boy.
Blame that. Hold on. That nigga right there. You know, him. There you go. Him. Blame him. He was taking all day. Cash, how you living, bro? What's going on?
Hey, man, another week, man. Happy to be here, man. Lost a family member yesterday.
Oh man, condolences, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. Everything though. Happy to be here though, man. We go, do what we do best. Monday night rotation, messing with the bricklayers today. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. But I'm good, man. How you doing, Hailey G?
I'm cooling, bro. I'm all right. I've been a little bit frustrated this week though. It's just, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've just been frustrated. I don't know why I've been frustrated. I've just been frustrated. Just been frustrated. I don't know. And I think it just has to do with a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It always has to do with some bullshit and work and school and all that type of shit. So I've been a little frustrated, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool. I'm happy to be here. I'm I'm here doing the best I got with the 24 hours that I got. That's it. Best I can with the 24 hours I got. And I think that's all we can do and shit at this point. We got a lot of shit to talk about, so we're gonna dive deep into this shit, and we're gonna start it off with the draft, folks. We're starting it off with the draft. Shedeur Sanders and the fall of grace, as I like to call it, a fall of grace. A lot of people are saying it's because he is black. A lot of people are saying it's because of his daddy, Dion. You be the judge. You be the motherfucking judge. But I will say this. I will say that I did kind of find it kind of interesting that he fell so far in the draft. I do have my reasons, but I'm going to let y'all go ahead and get into it first. Lady Soul, lady of the house. What was your thoughts on the whole?
I mean, honestly, I just felt like they was playing with him. I feel like they were definitely trying to teach him a lesson. I just hate that when they see a confident black man, they try to put him in his place. I feel like that's what they were trying to do. But I'm glad all in all he was still drafted, but still, I just felt like they were playing with him. Yeah.
Fair enough. Cash Only, the man on the couch, Mr. Madden champion right now.
8 games in a day.
2 of them was against a rookie. Go ahead.
Shedeur Sanders. What do you feel to the 5th round, right? Went to the Ohio meet to the
he went to a team that kills off college quarterbacks, the Cleveland Browns. Just want to say.
I don't know, man. I heard a conspiracy theory about the NFL wanting the ratings on TV or the TV ratings or whatever. That's why they made him. Yeah, because nobody usually watches the draft after the 1st or 2nd round. You feel me? The draft is really over for us after the 1st and 2nd. And being that Shedeur was a big conversation this year, they pushed him back to the 5th round to get more TV, airtime with the draft because it's so expensive to air it and all of this and things like that. that's some conspiracy stuff I heard. Probably because of Deion, sometimes, some of them guys felt like Deion orchestrated the whole college career for him. So,
you think so?
All right. I'm glad y'all said what y'all said because now I'm about to say what I'm about to say. So I'm glad John Redcorn said that because I'm going to say this. I disagree. I don't think Shedeur is a average quarterback. I think he can get the job done on a professional level. A lot of his comparisons, if we're looking at the draft, is that he is compared to Jared Goff or Patrick Mahomes, who can flea flick the ball with a pass. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but he does have a decent arm that will get him to the promise. So I will disagree with that. Because a lot of things like with Steve McNair was just the whole package. Michael Vick had speed. Michael Vick couldn't throw within his first couple of years as a quarterback. Did not have a great arm. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like that. Shedeur has a decent arm. Now, was it the greatest arm? No. But is it decent enough to get you to the motherfucking dance? Hell yeah, if you put him in the right system. I'm agreeing there. I think the problem was, honestly, nobody wanted to deal with Deion Sanders. I love Deion. I got a lot of love for Deion. But he is very vocal. And not only that, Shedeur has only been coached by his father. He's never been coached by another person on this planet. Not to say that's a bad thing, but that can be detrimental because, again, him coming into the locker room, who is really going to be listening to Shedeur Sanders? No one. I'm going to answer your question for you. Nobody.
I think
not daily fucking soul. Okay?
He would have to build that, that trust from his teammates, of course.
That rapport.
Yeah. He's not coming in there to do that.
So you think he's going to be prime time 2.0?
Listen, we're talking about Shedeur Sanders. He's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
What the fuck is wrong with Prince, man?
He's talking about throw the chocolate. Shut the fuck up. But I'm just saying, he's not going to do that. He's not so nobody was going to respect him. But I think majorly nobody wanted to deal with Deion Sanders because Deion Sanders is very
well. You see, his other son hurry up and fired him and hired him a new agent because he already knew it's not. You gotta, separate yourself a little bit.
I'm with you, Crypto. I'm with you. That's exactly what I said. Nobody wants to deal with Deion Sanders. That is the sideshow. Now, if Shedeur was a lights out quarterback, and I'm not saying that he's a shitty quarterback. I think he's a great quarterback. He's going to be great in the NFL. He ain't going to be great on the Browns, though. I'm going to tell you that because my boys is going to eat that boy alive. Who that?
Yeah. I've been saying that for years.
What you mean? Hold on.
I've been saying that for years.
Hold on. Wait. When the last time y'all been to the Super Bowl?
Y'all might as well shouldn't even show up.
No. Answer the question.
You're right.
That is being directed to you, sir.
You
when
are correct.
When was the last time that the Miami Dolphins been to the Super Bowl?
Listen, you are correct, but y'all shouldn't have showed up.
You don't get to talk nothing else.
Listen, Shiloh, as John said, Shiloh was an undrafted free agent to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, his brother. We also had Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter went second to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Hunter did go second. He was See, the Cleveland did some dumb shit. Cleveland had the second pick. You had the second pick. You could have got Travis Hunter, and you could have got motherfucking Shedeur. Yet they gonna fuck. Yeah, whatever. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
That Colorado Buff team, a lot of people did get drafted from that team this year.
Oh yeah, a lot of them did. I think it seemed like half the team got drafted, which is good.
Because of the fact of Deion Sanders. So again, it wasn't because he was black. I mean, it has a part to play in it, but it was more or less it was Deion. Nobody wants to work with Deion. Nobody wants to follow it. That's why you just seen it. His son got rid of him as his agent quickly.
quickly. Do you also think maybe it was money too? Because I feel like they can't control him with money. Because he already got money.
They can't control him with money. He got money. So I think that, but it was also, they were saying that a lot of the people were saying that his interviews were bad during the like, you know what I'm saying? They overplayed their hand.
He was confident. You know, he was cocky, you know,
He's gonna have to work. The Browns got 4 QBs and at least 2 of them. I wouldn't even go that far. You only may got 1. And that's motherfucking Joe Broadway Flacco. That's the only motherfucker you can depend on over there. Travis Hunter went to that team where the owner's son cares more about his shitty wrestling company than his team. Don't tell him that, though. Don't tell him that. Overall, I think I just think it wasn't. I've seen a lot of people like, oh, it's because he's black. Oh, this is an absurdity. I can't believe this. Even your boy Trumpito stepped in and had to say it was some crazy shit.
He claimed he's the reason why he got drafted. That's what he claimed.
He ain't get drafted because of that.
Yeah, right.
Also, football teams go after what they need.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people understand. Football teams go after what they need. They don't go after big names, especially if the big name comes with a lot of bullshit. Mm-hmm. That's crazy that you put that comment. I just had to double take that. That was crazy. You put
we'll see what Shedeur Sanders' NFL career takes him with the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm telling you where. Listen, hold on. I'm telling you where it's going to take him. Have you not seen the? Listen, I'm about to give y'all some real shit about the Cleveland Browns. And this is not only coming from a Bengals fan, but this is just coming from a person who knows football. Okay? Hold on. When we get these comments up, remember Brady was the last pick of the draft? Yes, he was.
Irrelevant.
So was Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep.
Sanders following LeVar's footsteps. Basically, here's why the Cleveland Browns aren't going to do anything. The Cleveland Browns, believe it or not, had a young quarterback by the name of Brady Quinn from Notre Dame, white guy. He was, man, how many of y'all remember Brady Quinn? Raise your hands in the chat if you do. I see you. What happened to that man's career? Gone. Done.
Yeah, fast, yeah.
Dead. Didn't do shit.
A lot of the college quarterbacks, though.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. What has Deshaun Watson done since he even sniffed Cleveland's goddamn field? Nothing but sexual assault cases and broken motherfucking bones.
Accusations.
Poor thing.
Listen to me. This isn't the only time this has happened with a college quarterback who goes to Cleveland. Mm-hmm. They go there to die.
Manziel.
Johnny Manziel, best quarterback in motherfucking, and he was like one of the best quarterbacks. I'm surprised that the Bengals didn't go to the Super Bowl with Chad Ochocinco, TJ Carson, Rudy Johnson. You know what? I don't want to talk about that. We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Shedeur and Tebow. Tebow went to Denver and he was shit. He was always shit. Tim Tebow was just always just trash. Let's just be real. He was never a fucking quarterback. He just looked like one. Good luck to Shedeur though.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for Shedeur. I want Shedeur to win.
I hope he kills it for sure.
I hope he kills it. And now, just to know, I want y'all to also know, for all your motherfuckers that doubted him, he gonna blow you niggas out the water. I'm just letting you know.
Oh yeah, I hope he just proves them wrong. You know.
Yeah, definitely. All right, you want to bring this one up, Cash? You got it?
Yeah, I got you, man. It's Diddy.
Hold up.
Hey, Diddy rejects a plea deal in the sex trafficking case this past week. The lawyer said that his client was a swinger. That was the thing to do.
Yeah, he's not a criminal. He's a swinger.
He was a swinger. When I read that, I was like, I didn't know you could just do that. Like, you could just say that.
He did not. That did not help his case at all. Like, at all.
Diddy,
I mean, for me, when I hear the word swingers, all I ask is, where are the pineapples? That's just.
I was just about to say that.
Where the pineapples,
for
man?
Sure, facts.
If you ain't get no pineapples out,
it's an upside down pineapple, right?
Yep.
It's upside down. Is it an upside down pineapple or is it just a pineapple?
Nope, upside down pineapple.
I ain't seen. I'm pretty sure niggas didn't have no upside down pineapples around there unless they was having upside down pineapple cake around that bitch. And I don't know.
He's full of shit. Like
Diddy's case goes to I think they pick jurors May 5th.
Oh no, they start trial, right? Doesn't it start?
They start trial. I thought May 5th.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah. So we'll see what Diddy's trial takes him. Diddy has been Diddying still.
That's crazy.
Diddy's been Diddying.
I mean, he gonna stay Diddying, bro. That's just what it is.
Do you think he should have took the plea deal?
I mean, either way it goes, he was gonna be in jail forever.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting out. You're not, listen. You're not getting out.
Did he? Did he do it?
I don't, listen, it doesn't matter anymore. He's not getting out.
You don't think so?
No. Them shaved down ARs with drums, you can't shave down serial numbers. Yeah. That is federal time.
I bought it like this.
Bullshit. You going to jail like that too.
I bought it like this.
You going to jail just like that. Diddy. Yeah, there he is.
Diddy done did it.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You going to jail like that, bro. You're not getting out. Take your L, bro.
We're going to start seeing. We got, what, a week?
Him and R. Kelly, start I don't know, get together and figure something out with the two of them together.
Did he do it? I saw it. Was you there, Cash?
He saw what I did there. You saw what I did? Yeah, okay. You see what I did, though. I said, did he do it? We also got Tank in the news again. Tank says R. Kelly is not a better singer than Usher. This topic was brought up. I wanted to make sure we talk about this one. So I'm going to you. What is your take on this? Do you think R. Kelly is a better singer than Usher?
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a better singer because I feel like they're kind of different. Like, I don't know. I don't put R. Kelly and Usher in the same category. Because R. Kelly is not only a singer, he's a writer, producer. It's just a different category. I don't know. So I'll say no.
I'm with Soul on that. I don't think like Usher and R. Kelly are in the same category. I think one is more of an artist and then the other one is a performer.
Exactly.
And, like you get Usher who puts on, like, I ain't never seen like, besides, the only thing I've seen Kels do on stage, bro, is gyrate and masturbate. That's it. I'm just gonna keep it 100 on the stage. That's all, motherfucker. That's all he do.
He's not a dancer. He's not a dancer.
He's not. He ain't out here doing acrobatic flips during his performances. He's not doing skates and all that other shit. R. Kelly is just gonna be up there like give you the thrust, and that was it. And that, as a performer. Now musically, and we gonna go into voice. You know what I'm saying?
Don't put no comments up yet. I want to hear this.
Oh, okay. Musically, when we go into voice.
Mm-hmm.
If going into voice,
as much as I hate, they don't compete.
Don't compete.
And I love
Who's the better singer? You stop dancing.
They're not the
better singer.
R. Kelly. Then, if I had to pick one, I would say R. Kelly.
I'm gonna go with Kels.
Okay, I'm just.
I hate you guys to be that guy. Again, what I was about to say was before you start throwing the book at me, fucking dragnet. I was gonna turn around and say, nigga, like, yo, as much as I hate what Robert Kelly did, R. Kelly is the better singer. Got the better catalog. I'm gonna give it to him. But you over here. Admit it.
We're just saying better. Who sings better? Fuck catalog.
Kels got
behind
more.
the scenes.
Kels got more soul.
Better voice.
Kels got more soul. There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm proud of y'all.
Killed you.
Because sometimes y'all be going against the grain.
No.
Oh God.
No.
We only went against you one time. He's never gonna let this go.
Never gonna let it go. Okay. I'm gonna be killed. I put the screw in the tuna, man. I put the screw in the tuna.
Okay, just making sure we all on the same page. Crypto.
Jeez.
I see you, Crypto.
Right. All right, let me put the comments up since he didn't want to hear it. Now I'm gonna blast Paperboy Diddy. That's motherfucker. That was the shit back in the day. Two different styles, but Arcade the better. Yeah, he is.
It's not the same. Like I just feel like because Usher is like R&B, like sometimes pop. R. Kelly wasn't a pop
like
artist.
My man MJF. They're generational talent. Exactly, they're both generational talent.
But don't think that I think R. Kelly could have stepped into the realm of pop and did his thing. He did right for the king of pop, so don't do that.
Yeah.
So I think R. Kelly could have tap danced with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have. I mean,
soulful. He has more of a soulful voice.
But he had some pop things as well.
Yeah, like I Believe I Can Fly.
I Believe I Can Fly was pop. Like I Am Your Angel, the duet with Celine Dion. That was a big pop song for R. Kelly before a lot of people. His song Gotham City, believe it or not, that's a pop song.
You know they tried to erase that song?
It's gone. That's fine.
What we got next?
What we got next? Hold on. What we got next? Let me get back to it. You got TD Jakes. He is retiring. He said he is stepping away from the megachurch. He's allowing his daughter and son-in-law to take over.
To steal more money from y'all.
I think it's about time. I mean, after he fell out a couple months ago, I thought it was going to be right after that he was going to like step down. So I'm shocked he kind of kept going. But
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, he's done his. He's been doing it for like what 30 years.
I think it's because after this health scare he's had. You know what I'm saying? Health scare.
Mm-hmm.
He's over there petting his hair. You said what?
That's not I don't think that's the reason.
You think it's because Diddy?
Yeah, nigga, wasn't you a part of this Diddy scandal? Yeah, nigga, step down, nigga, before it all goes down. Step your ass down.
I mean, that is kind of convenient right before the trial. You step down. That is
Billy
very
Bob. What's his name? Billy Bob Bumpers.
That is very convenient because the week before the trial, you step down. I don't know, but I hope that's not any of the reason why.
He brought up Righteous Gemstones real quick. I think it's Billy Bob's Bible Bunkers. There it is. Billy Bob's Bible Bunkers.
I hope that's not the reason. I really know.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. TD Jakes is stepping down to let his daughter and the son-in-law steal more money from you because of the scandal.
They was gonna steal more money anyway. That's what they do. That's what they gonna do.
Hey, I like Sarah Jakes Roberts. She ain't stealing no money.
All of them stealing money.
No.
Baby Billy's Bible Bunkers. There it is. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Baby Billy.
I'm telling you, people.
Oh man.
Okay, well, I guess we'll see next week when the trial starts. If they bring up TD Jakes, I guess.
All right, we'll see, bro. We'll see. All right. Let's see. We got one of the big one of these big kind of controversial. I wouldn't even say controversial. I would say it's kind of a conversation that's been going on within the culture.
I think so.
I would say the last couple of years, if overall.
I don't think so, Crypto.
You don't think so? I think so for sure. Sarah Jakes Roberts got her own following. I think she could keep it going for sure.
Can the kid? They gonna definitely keep it going. The money ain't going nowhere.
I don't think it. I don't think
I think her and her husband got it. I think they can take over.
Yeah, money ain't going nowhere. But I think that. So again, next conversation. Like I said, it's been a conversation that's been going on within our culture for a while. We got a couple of good, deep ones. You know what I'm saying? Good topics with this one. The dating age gap. It's been coming up again. A lot of people have been talking about this. This is, X, Y, Z, and this. First and foremost, you can also let us know what you think about the dating age gap in the chat. But before we get deep into it, I'm going to play something because Tracee Ellis Ross has somewhat of a role in this because she was recently on a podcast where she talked about it. So let's check it out.
That often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that.
Reasons. I mean, we've talked about this, that often I date younger men. And a lot of it is because...
Let's stop on that, folks.
Oh my God, we had a great dinner. We had a great dinner, by the way, where across the table, your husband goes, but why? And I said, well, maybe because I can.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. Tales from Tracee's.
It's fun. It's very fun to share.
Tracee tale.
But
you date a younger
I'm sorry.
woman.
But one of the reasons, though, that because I had to ask myself that question, I was like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Because I want a partner. And so often, and it's not just that I'm older, I'm also very embodied. I am a full, very whole person who knows myself, who is in charge of my life, and who lives a very full, just robust life. So it's not just age, it's like life experience and sort of a difference. But I had to ask myself the question, why? Why does this keep sort of coming up other than they're hot and gorgeous?
There's that.
There's that. But a lot of men my age are steeped in a toxic masculinity and have been raised in a culture where there is a particular way that a relationship looks. And anything that starts to smell of that for me, I did enough of it where I was controlled and felt like I was a possession or whatever those things were, or prize and I have no interest in it, and I will not do it again. Reasons, I mean,
all right. Dating age gap. So wait, before we get deep into that, hold on. I gotta ask y'all, what is the dating age gap for you? We're gonna start with Soul.
Why does it always have to start with me?
Because you are a woman, and we start with the ladies first.
Okay. Well, honestly, I try to do 5 years older or 5 years younger.
Natural.
I actually last year I did date someone that was like 26. And it was weird. I tried it and we weren't on the same. Like, I just felt like I would say stuff and they didn't even know what I was talking about. It was just weird. But yeah. So no, I don't think it's a good idea.
Cash.
I have to get an understanding of something. The end of what she was saying, she was saying that being with the older guy, she felt controlled, looked at it as a prize, and felt like she was being... Well, she was someone's possession.
Well, she said that older men are deeply rooted in toxic masculinity.
That's true. So, I feel like that is true.
That's all I need. Here I go. So basically, she wants to be the whore. She wants to be a whore, people.
What? How did you get that from that?
That's what I got out of it. You don't want to be loved properly. You want to be a whore. That's why she go out there and get them younger people.
She doesn't want to be controlled.
I give a fuck about none of that. Control will come from any age group. I don't care how old you is.
No, because it's not. Because you know why? A younger man probably is not as established as she is.
You know what a younger man gonna say? Do you want to know what the younger man is going to say? Look at my old hoe. I got me one. My old cougar. I got a cool. That's what a young nigga gonna say. That is what a young nigga is going to say. I got this old bitch and she going crazy over me. That's what a young nigga gonna say. I've been there. I've been that young nigga.
Funny, but I had the opposite. The guy that I was dating, I had to let him go, and he was very sad that I had to let him go.
Sometimes it hurts to lose our cougar. Sometimes it hurts to lose your cougar.
You know what? No, he didn't try to pull the cougar.
Some real shit. I'm telling you some real shit. Now, the dating gap, the age gap in this shit. Now it's weird. It's weird. It's weird to be in your 50s, 60s, and date a 20-year-old for a man. I think that's weird.
At that point, you've been called a pedophile.
It's weird both ways. It's weird both ways.
I don't think so. When it comes down to a woman being older, dating young.
That may be...
But wait, hold on. She said young guys. Did she say guys in their 20s? I thought she just said young guys.
Young guys. But hold on. Time out. We got to also remember how old Tracee Ellis Ross is. Yeah. Tracee Ellis is in her 50s, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly.
Correct? Preached.
She is in her 50s. And you know, she is dating motherfuckers that's probably in their 30s and
exactly like 30s. Yeah.
Hopefully she's dating motherfuckers in their 30s and maybe low 20s. Hold on. Maybe. I know for me, when it comes down to the dating gap, it's no more than, for me, no more than 5. Definitely no more than 5. Higher is no more than now, because I'm almost 40. It's a little different. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go too old now. No disrespect to.
I'm 45. Yeah, 45 is the oldest. Yeah, 45.
Yeah,
and I'm
you know
30,
what I'm saying?
I'm
Like, I don't
36.
want to go. Yeah, like you gotta. Yeah. So boom, that's where I kind of draw the line. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you got to. I feel like you should draw the line. I know a lot of people also look at younger guys. I mean, if a guy is older and they start dating younger women, as like, oh, you grooming this motherfucker, or you a pedophile, XYZ, and this and this and this. So I can see on that side, and you got to end it. I actually just seen a comic. Shout out to Real Tunes. I don't know if anybody ever heard of that page before, but it is a black cartoon artist on Instagram named Real Tunes, and he put that up as a topic. And I think, and the reason why I decided to talk about this, part of this topic was I was having a early morning conversation with my girl, man, and with my wife, and we was smoking, and we was just having this conversation, and we was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you had those deep conversations. We were just talking about like the age gap, like how older would you date, how younger would you date, and X, Y, Z, and that, and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just real shit. Like, it's just like, how older would you date and what's not cool? And so I'm looking at this artistry, right? And put your damn hand down. I'm looking at this dude's artistry, and the guy, to make a long story short, he gets accused of that, and his boys is on him. They're like, yo, you got to end that shit. You're going to be called a pedophile. And one dude was like, yeah, and that's worse than being a short king in the dating world and X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying? So I also say, I look at it like this. Is it weird? Yeah, it can be. On both sides.
One side.
Definitely.
On both sides.
One fucking side, people.
No, it's not.
On both sides, bro. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. We're going to hold a
Crypto, you want Crypto, can I get the flow, Crypto? Crypto, can I get the flow, Crypto? Put your hand on cash, let me get them. I love this part of the episode where I got to be me. I love y'all. I get what y'all saying. I understand what you're saying. I am a fucking parent. I am a father of 2 sons. If I see my oldest son is 18. If I see my son with the 24, 25-year-old female, right?
Of course, you're going to applaud that.
She could be 30. She can be 30, 40. If I see it, nigga, I'm proud of you. Don't let her do you wrong, because she's smarter. She got more game than you.
But if you saw your daughter with an old ass man, you would be ready to whoop his ass.
That nigga coming out with the Yahoo.
I'm jumping out the fence.
That is not right, though. You should be thinking the same thing for your son. That she's grooming your son. Why don't you see the error in your ways?
I was young. Ain't nobody groom me. I approached that grown ass woman myself. Ain't nobody grooming me.
That's something different, though.
Because you don't know better when you're young. That shit ain't correct. That's not right.
I know that's what I want.
16-year-old girls that had the 25-year-olds picking them up from high school. Now, when you're older, you think, damn, that wasn't really good. That's not correct.
Wait. Say that again. The who in high school? How old
I said the 16-year-old girls having the 25-year-old men picking them up from high school. That's dead. When you in school, you think that shit's cute. Like, oh, I got this old guy picking me up. That's not appropriate.
Nobody says that. Women amongst each other may say, oh, this is what I'm doing. Us niggas, especially us niggas, us teenagers, when we look at a teenage girl, when we teenagers, we see a teenager dating an older guy, we feel some type of way. Damn, why they got to come down here and get the younger babies? Why they got to come get the girls our age? That's how we feel as men. But as a young nigga and an older female, and that's who I approach, and that's what I want. I'm going for what I know.
Listen. I'm and again, as a man, I respect that. But it's still wrong. I'm gonna keep it one. Listen, but here's, you didn't let me finish though. This is the point. This is, you put your hand up, you interrupted the whole point that I was trying to make.
People requested.
You know, no, nigga, you did. You're just laying up shit. Here's the deal. I also look at it as this: as long as they are consenting adults.
Mm-hmm.
If you're an adult by the age of 18, you're an adult. I'm not saying that adults make the right decisions, even at 18. You're a consenting adult. I cannot tell you what to do. Now, I can suggest and say maybe you might want to think about that person that you're dating right now, because maybe a little bit too advanced for you. that may be a little bit too advanced for you. Now you may turn around and tell me, shut the fuck up. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Because why? You're a consenting adult. That means that you know what the fuck you're doing. You have
but do you
body sound at that moment, you apparently do. Because again, if a person suggests that to you and you turn around and you like, I don't want to hear that, because more than likely you ain't gonna want to hear that.
True.
No.
Because when it's love or lust, you don't give a shit. You want to just do what you. Was it weird for Kane and Ronnie? Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! That shit. When I was younger watching that movie, I didn't realize how much the age difference was. No, Q and Yolanda definitely. That shit was so nasty. That was dead ass wrong. But that was in the 90s, and people didn't.
It was the 90s.
You couldn't make no movie like that now.
Tyron was a grown ass man at that point.
Old ass lady dating that high school boy. No.
But his character Kane, Kane was in high school. He wasn't even out of motherfucking.
Let me tell you something. Y'all want to know what
Q and Yolanda and Juice? Hell yeah.
Y'all want to know what pisses me off with society these days?
What?
You know the female teachers that get in trouble for messing with the students?
Yeah.
Just grinds my gears. Grinds my gears. What? I wanted to be that student. Why would you tell about it?
Listen,
you know what?
And no cap, but every younger guy always wanted to be that student.
Why
even myself. I'm not even about to sit up here.
Hold
on. That ain't no problem. I know who I am. And I'm
okay with it. And I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with this. But
so y'all was whipping. The girls was praying like, don't fucking talk to me, you pervert.
And that's the crazy. Ain't that crazy? I find that so crazy, and I find that so sad at the same. It's like crazy and sad at the same time, bro.
Now listen,
I want to be the victim.
I'm like, I want to be the victim. Girls is like,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all when it's weird for an older woman to date a younger guy. I'll give y'all a good example. What's the movie with Eddie Murphy and the old lady was trying to give it to him?
Boomerang.
Yeah.
Marcus.
That old lady, that's weird. That's nasty. That's nasty. But
here's the segue to that. Was it weird for Shannon? Because now let's talk about Shannon Sharpe, because he plays a role in this now. Because Shannon Sharpe is in big trouble.
But
he has stepped away from ESPN at this point because of the sexual assault accusations that has been brought upon him. I personally don't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the girl lied a little bit. I think she adding on, but it does not look promising. It doesn't look promising for him right now. But their age
should have known better.
But the age range also, what? He is in his 50s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
We all agree with that. Uncle Shay should have known better.
Like, he dropped the ball, literally. Like, the shit that she was saying, like, you could literally hear the message. Like, it just sounded like it was a setup. Like, he didn't ever think like that don't sound right.
He was on them sparks. That's what it was. He was on them
sparks. First of all, any bitch tell me put a big black baby in me, that would have been canceled right there.
Oh, that's a turnoff. I don't do race play, bitch. No.
Yeah, exactly. The fuck.
What
race play. It's called race play. Like that shit. Like what?
No. You will not be. There will be no. There will be no hard ER in the middle of our sex. Nope.
Shit. Like, I don't know what's up with you niggas, but y'all better stop.
That's the thing.
What? I see it more with black men. I see it more with black men and white women doing that shit, and it's disgusting.
I see black women doing it. I've seen black women do it.
Where? Where are you seeing that?
I'm not gonna tell you where, but I just know I've seen black women doing it.
Call me Tarzan. Now listen, Shannon Sharpe. God damn it, give a damn what y'all hollering about. Call me Tarzan, babe.
No.
Shannon Sharpe.
No, you will not call me no.
I told y'all it's weird. It's weird to me when an older guy tries to talk to a younger lady. How old is the young lady? 20 years old? 19, 20?
She was 19 when they met.
19. You were dead ass wrong. This girl still ain't really fully developed yet. You feel me? You can hear the immaturity in her voice in them goddamn phone calls. You can hear it.
Well, maybe that's what he liked. Some guys like that.
That's nasty. But
the young girl look.
Again, she's 19 young. Though. But again,
some double standards are good when they're good, but in this case, the double standard for women, older women dating younger men, I see no problem in that. I see no problem in that. Older men dating younger women, there's a big problem in that. There's a big problem. I see that double standard in that case. I understand.
That's a hell of a double standard, Cash, and I'm gonna let you sit on that, bro.
I love me. I always loved older women.
I understand. So have I. Okay, so have I. Okay, I mean, trust me, I get it, bro. Trust me. I was the kid that was younger that be like all the the older girls. Like, oh, that's my little boyfriend, and I would take that shit to the heart.
Yeah, and that's you shouldn't be saying that shit. I'm so glad I don't have a son. That's like setting. You don't. Yeah, no, don't say that.
Setting him up for because then you gonna bring some other raggedy ass nigga around.
Yeah, don't, ladies.
Kiss that nigga in front of him. He gonna
little boy be like, oh, that's his little girlfriend. No.
I just wish I had the mindset to ask my questions more. What's your friend like? What kind
of
man she like? Mama, she like a man in diapers. Mama, do she like hugging or does she like? You feel me? How she like? Do I need to put on a goddamn? I wish I could have had that conversation, y'all.
Stop it right now.
Do she like a Power Ranger draws, Mama?
Oh Lord, and that's why all these poor boys are being sexually assaulted. But that's a whole nother story that we're gonna like. Yeah. No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm with you on that. Pam Grier, Demi Moore. Definitely, when I was younger, I was like, yeah, I wish them hoes would pull up. I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Yeah. But I mean, but every person has a fantasy about a celebrity or a movie star XYZ. That's just the natural thing as young adults. You know what I'm saying? You see that, but would I be cool with Pam Grier and Demi Moore coming to trying to, do their thing with, Young Hailey? Yeah. I would be okay with it. Now, people around me may not like it, which is possible. And that's how it plays out. I think it's just a really crazy double-sided coin.
Yeah. And my favorite line, listen, one of my favorite lines from a movie is from the movie Baby Boy. When the mama told her son, mama gotta have a life too.
Facts.
If I was young and an older female approached me and people around me were upset, well, I have to have a life too, would be my fucking response. Because listen, this is not for you. What's for me may not be for you. So
all right.
You feel me? So,
oh Lord.
You so crazy, my nigga. That's crazy.
All
right. Speaking of dating.
Before we skip, because Soul said something that was very important. She said something about younger men being sexually assaulted or whatever about the older women.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm finna be ignorant right now. Assault me, babe. But
go ahead. God. Okay, please.
No, we can't. I can't even.
We can't promote that. We can't promote that here at Keep It a Brick. Please.
No, we're not promoting that.
I said me. I didn't say people. I said me.
That man's views. Wait, hold on. All discussions and views from Cash do not
reflect me and Hailey. Okay. Just throwing it out there. We should have that at the bottom of our screen
every goddamn time.
Disclaimer.
Big ass disclaimer.
All right. Y'all are not responsible for Cash's responses.
Speaking of dating, because we were supposed to ask this question and we couldn't, so we had lost some time. What would you tell your 20-year-old self while dating? What would you tell your 20-year-old self now about dating? How would you tell them to navigate? Like, whatever. It's up to you.
About dating?
How would you tell them? What would you? Okay. Again, let me read the question again. What would you tell your younger 20-year-old self about dating?
I would say have fun.
Have fun.
Don't be serious. Like, I was in a serious, at that time, 4-year relationship, and I'm thinking this is forever. Like, that's not. I wish I would have just had fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Cash, what would you tell your 20-year-old self about dating?
At 20, I think I was a father of 3 already.
Damn.
Well, goddamn.
Sorry. I feel like it was like a Don. It was like that Don Cheadle moment with Kevin Hart. Damn.
Does not bother me. Does not bother me. I told y'all, older women, the whole life does not bother me. I would tell my younger self, 20-year-old self, put your back into it, son. Put your back into it. That's all I'll say. To put more of your back into it. Go ahead, Eiley, how you feel?
Take your time.
Me?
Yeah.
That's what I would
take my
tell my
time.
20. I would tell my 20-year-old self to
take your time.
Take my time and make sure you are healed. Real shit. Take your time.
Okay. Sure that's a good one, but can I ask you a question?
Yes.
At what point are you trying to heal from?
Shit.
I'm about to say, I know you're 20. What you healing from?
What are you healing from?
Trauma. Nigga, shit.
Oh, just like trauma in general, or relationship trauma.
Just trauma in general. Make sure you heal, because nigga, that shit leaks into fucking relationships. Like, nigga, you shit. Well, let's come on. All right, folks, keep up here.
I see what you're doing. I see what you did.
You lost us. You lost us. I was like, wait, from what? Okay, we got
nigga,
you.
Yeah, you 20 years old. Yeah, but you've been through some shit. Your parents didn't fire you. Got you fucked up somehow. You know what I'm saying? You got some fucked up. Probably got some fucked up ass parents. Make sure your ass ain't fucked up too, and trying to trauma bond onto some other shit, because that's what motherfuckers do.
But do you think you even knew you were fucked up at 20? Because I don't think
I was at 20. I was at 20. Exactly. I didn't give a shit. I was young, dumb, didn't give a shit. I was living my life.
You think that's just what it is? Shit.
It is what it is at that point.
Yeah.
But that's what I would have told myself. Straight up. Make sure you heal, bro. Make sure you right. Not saying I ain't healed now. I ain't perfect, nigga. But shit, I'm a better man than what I was at 20. I'll tell you that.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's real talk. All right. I think this one, again, another conversation, laid up smoking early in the morning type thing. And it was a debate. It was a crazy debate. And it was something that has to do with our culture. Spanking and whooping. Again, I'm smoking, having this conversation. Also, shout out to Real Tunes again, because I looked on this shit, and he had dropped this cartoon of saying that spanking is somewhat like kind of resembles slavery. And so there was a lot of people who had different opinions, obviously, on spanking and discipline and things like that. And I just wanted to see, because again, this is a conversation that happens in our culture. I think it's a conversation always ongoing. Some people are for spanking, some people are against spanking. I'm not really sure. Let me get your thoughts, Cash. I mean, y'all being parents and all, so I'm gonna get with y'all first.
I'll let Cash take the floor first on that one.
I'm not against it. One thing about it, I say without it, I would became who I am. You know, I wouldn't learn pretty much right from wrong. Hey, sometimes some kids need an ass whooping. Some adults need an ass whooping, bro. Like, they parents really need to beat their ass and sit them down. Think about what you're doing out there. But I don't have no problem with it. I think it's a big part of our culture. I think we got away from it. That's why these kids is getting out of hand. You feel me? These kids are getting too out of fucking hand. I seen the kid get spanked. This mama hit him so hard he didn't even cry. He looked at it and kept going. My mama hit me, nigga. I damn near died. You feel me?
Man.
Listen, I damn near died when my mama whooped me. You feel me? Don't let the whole family get in on it either. You feel me? One of them pass around.
I wasn't phased by whoopings. I'm gonna be honest. When I was younger, I used to be like, let me get this ass whooping out the way. Like, I already knew it was coming. Like, I didn't care. Like, it didn't phase me.
Let you get this ass whooping out the way. No.
Yeah, well, no, like, you know, like, I would rather, for me being grounded, or like me getting some type of, that was worse to me than getting an ass whooping. I feel like an ass whooping. Let me take this ass whooping real quick, and then let that be the reason. Like, I didn't. Yeah.
You want to know what the worst ass whooping is? The sneak attack.
I know.
the sneak attack. The one.
Yeah. One time I was getting my ass whooped, and the belt got caught in the fan. The ceiling fan. That shit saved my life.
So, you know? here's my question to you, because again, y'all are both parents.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about spanking y'all children, knowing that y'all been spanked and things of that sort?
I never needed to spank my oldest. My younger one, she on another level. It's not even a belt though; it's the sandal. I'm like, go get the chancla. You know?
Yo, shit.
So yeah, no, I don't believe in spanking with a belt. No.
Okay.
So my girls, no. My girls know. I could just yell.
So you just soft, nigga.
What?
You
They
soft.
with me. They're my ladies.
Yeah, I don't think men should be whipping their daughter's ass. I don't think that's appropriate. I think you should have the mom do it. I don't know. I don't like. Yeah.
Hell no, don't even touch her.
I got rules to this shit. Okay.
Don't even touch her.
Don't even touch her. What the fuck wrong with you? She ain't do nothing that bad.
But
listen,
the
girl,
sons can get it.
You're right. The niggas can get it though. The niggas can get it.
Being that they boys, they need more of that in their life. You feel me? Now with my boys, I can count on my hands how many times I've done it. I got away from it. I was one of them parents that got away from, hey, they really need an ass whooping because they're getting out of hand, and I got away from it. Now, being that my boys are older, it ain't no whooping that's gonna help. You know what it is? Go out the back door. Come see me. Now with hands, we gotta throw these bitches. You feel me? We got gloves though. We can get gloves. I haven't gotten there yet, but I threaten my kids every day, every other day. Y'all want to have 2-on-1? What y'all want to do? You feel me? But I don't know. When they was younger, I beat them. I had a scare one time too, whooping my damn son. Nigga, CPS was at my house. Oh my God. I thought somebody called him on me.
Oh God.
I thought somebody called him on me, was telling them lies on me. Nigga, no, I marked this boy and he went to school and the school called him on me. Nigga, from that point on, I was like, yeah, let me keep my hands off these kids. You feel me?
It ain't worth going to jail over, you know.
Nah, not beating no child.
They'll call the police on your ass, but I never had to
the
do
police
that.
called on me, nigga. You know, so.
You know.
Do you think you will be one of those kind of parents when you become a parent, Holly?
Well, I mean, taking care of my nephew. So I take care of my nephew. So it's kind of like my goddamn kid at this point. Right? I don't know. I mean, because I've spanked my nephew. I believe in spanking because I grew. So let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a break because that's what we do here, right? I grew up in an authoritarian household. I don't know if y'all may know what that means. That means that nigga, it was authority.
It was no democracy.
There was no democracy. If do what the fuck I tell you.
Yeah.
That's
how my dad was. Yeah.
Again, like she was like straight up like Stewie. It was a grown ass Stewie. That's what I call. That was my mom. Do what I told you or suffer the consequences. That's it. And the consequences was you gonna get your ass whooped straight up. Mm-hmm. Now, did I deserve every ass whooping that I got from my parent or my dad as well? No. There were times where I got spanked because I remember I got spanked by my dad. I was spending the night at the house, and he was dating a girl. He was staying with his girl. His girl was staying with him. She had 2 sons. Her sons were fucking around, making noise all night. Who you think? And I didn't get spanked. I got spanked. They all got spanked. We all got spanked. Why? Because he could not go ahead and spank her 2 kids, nigga, and not spank me, bro.
Oh, fuck that. Mm-mm.
That's real.
No.
That's some real shit. I don't think it was right. I don't think it was right.
Yeah, I don't think that's
right. It plays a favoritism. Like it feels like, oh, you
right. Y'all getting ass whooping.
Yeah.
Y'all getting ass whooping. So be it. Right?
That's fucked up. I would have been like, can you take me home?
I'm not. I was upset, but again, but I will say where again I can see how it can be damaging. I can also see the side of it because the debate I was having was, I see it resemble slavery in some aspects, but I don't see it resembling slavery. You know what I'm saying? I see it resembling slavery in the aspects of, the physicality part. It can be brutal because sometimes parents can go overboard and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, whoop ass. And, I mean, I've been got my ass whipped. You understand what I'm saying? I used to tell people the joke was, my mom used to whoop my ass with anything that started with an A. That means a broom, a cup.
I'm telling you, shit, that was me. Whatever they can get in their hand, throw it at your ass. Shit.
She nunchucking that shit, nigga, and whooping your ass. Nigga, I'll never forget one time. All right, real shit. Story time, baby. I think I was like 16 years old. I was smelling myself. You know what I'm saying? I was technically an adult. I was already doing shit on my own. I was, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really going to school. I was just doing me. My mom had this weapon, which was a golf club, bro. And so one time we got into like this argument. So you got into this argument, And she turned around. Parents do a lot of crazy shit. I'm gonna let y'all say that. So my mom threw me out. She's like, "Get out of my house." You know what I'm saying? You know how they do that shit when they get upset. I was like, "All right, cool. I'm out. Shit, I'm about to go to the homie house. I got a bag full of bus tokens, nigga, because that's what the Metro used to take back in the day was these bus tokens." I'm like, "Fuck it. I'm on my way to my boys. I know I can go over there and go chill. I can go eat. I'm chilling. I ain't going to school tomorrow anyway." Next thing you know, she thought about that shit. She's like, "Oh, this nigga gonna go." You know what I'm saying? When you're a parent, you gonna think, "Oh shit, this motherfucker gonna go in. I think that nigga, get your ass back in this house." I looked at her. I ran. No lie. I ran.
You do what time it was?
I ran. I ran up the block. I was a fat kid too, so I didn't run too far. So I got about like 3 blocks. Start walking it. I was like, "All right, cool. So then I'm like, I get to this street, which is I was gonna just go to the library anyway. I was just like, fuck it, I ain't gonna go that far. I'm tired now. And so, no sooner than I did that, there's a car coming up the street. I'm like, and this lady is outside watering the grass. She just see my mom hop out with a golf. I try to run in that lady house. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. My mom's like, "You running that lady house? I'm gonna fuck you up." I was like, fuck.
I want to meet her.
Golf club in hand, like Casey Jones from motherfucking.
Like, try that shit if you want to. I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
You know what I'm gonna say about ass whoopings though, bro? My parents will whoop us for fighting each other. I'm super close to my cemetery for sure.
It worked.
Yeah.
I had 2 brothers growing up with a sister, so yeah. But another thing about the ass whoopings, I don't think us as parents really know how to whoop ass like our parents.
What?
So I think that's a part of the reason why it doesn't, happen as much now. But yeah,
No.
I don't see the slavery thing to it. Fuck all that. I think the people.
Yeah, I don't see that.
To it. Ain't like ain't like niggas out there picking cotton. Hey, you ain't do your quota today and getting hit with a goddamn.
That's not the same.
That ain't,
at all.
the same. No. You feel me? So no.
That's
you need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped. Kids need their ass whooped sometimes, not all the time, and not because you mad at something else.
Exactly.
I think, and that's where it comes down to. Like, I wouldn't discipline a child because of the color of their skin or because, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you're inferior to me. You know what I'm saying? And I can also see how that kind of rubs that line too. You know what I'm saying? Because again, slavery was like, you're inferior to me. You're going to listen to what I say, control XYZ. I'm going to beat you XYZ. And so I always thought it was just a really interesting conversation. And I know it's an interesting conversation that we always have amongst the culture, straight up. Like, is spanking a real thing? Like, is spanking a thing? So again, I know.
Don't call it that.
What? Spanking? Ass whoopings, beatings, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
I never knew what a spanking was.
Yeah, I would say mine is more like a pop your hand type thing. It ain't no ass,
Yeah, that's a spanking. You get me?
But my daughter laughs. She don't give a fuck either way. My little one, she just laughs. Like,
That's wild.
She doesn't care.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, folks. It's time for us to take a break. We got to take a quick little break. Time for the little plugs.
What's going on, everybody? It's your man Cash from Keep It a Brick. Make sure you guys keep checking us out on Instagram at Keep It Brick, Facebook at Keep It a Brick. You know where you guys at on YouTube. We are there. Make sure you guys comment, like, subscribe. Hit the share button, man. It's all free, man. But everything is Keep It a Brick. Also, make sure you guys check us out on Twitch, too, if you're one of those guys, man. And for all the old school listeners, man, we are also on all audio podcasting platforms. That's all audio podcasting platforms. Make sure you guys keep checking us out there. And make sure you guys keep staying tuned in to Keep It a Brick.
Yeah. All right.
Once again, that's my twin brother, people. He's like,
You're running on.
I got it.
Look, well, I know we're running on time. And I know the last topic we're gonna take a lot of time with.
You wanna go straight to it?
I don't think we should go straight to that. I would like to probably skip one of these in like the 911 John, and then we can go into let's skip that one and then go into Kendrick and then Sinners. All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. All right. So You're offered 50. What is it? 50 bands. 50 bands.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
50 of them things. But you have to be chased by an animal for 24 hours. It has to be an animal. What animal are you choosing? So, what you going with?
A bunny rabbit. A bunny rabbit. Yeah.
Cash. What you
A
going
dog.
with? A regular ass dog?
No.
So for you, because you guys don't really know this about me, bricklayers, you go find some. I'm sorry, I'm scared of dogs. I'm a big fear of dogs. You feel me?
I used to be scared of
dogs.
Yeah, I gotta. Now they little. I could probably fight them off. I'm okay. I could deal with that. You got old pit bull, German Shepherd, lab, all that. Fuck no. I'm not even going in your house. I don't care if your dog is the nicest dog on earth. I'm a fear of dogs. But for them 50,000, I would let a dog chase me because I feel like I conquered something when I get my money. And it'll be fun because that dog is relentless. You feel me? It's going to be relentless. And I have to come up with ways to get away from it. So it'll be fun. I will go with a dog, though.
I'm going with a parakeet. Small ass bird. You can chase me all day because all the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just hide,
ducking. You know,
I'm gonna just duck and I'm gonna grab something. I'm gonna eventually kill it. So, either way it goes, it's going down. It's gonna be easy. It wouldn't be like I choose a fucking gorilla. Like, have you heard about that one question where they was talking about like 100? Who will you think would win if it was 100 men versus one gorilla? 100 men versus one gorilla.
The gorilla.
I'm going with the gorilla, bro. The gorilla is going to win. 100 men unarmed.
I'm going with the gorilla. But if I was in that scenario,
and
this is a Royal Rumble, let me be entrant number 100. You feel me?
Okay, listen. Let me just not enter at all.
You feel me? So I don't know.
No smoke.
But you know, you can find 100 men that would try that shit, right?
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah. All right. Kendrick Lamar's tour with SZA has broken the record for the highest grossing show performed by a rapper for both nights. Good for them.
Yeah, great for them. Shout out to SZA and Kendrick.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Can I say something?
He's all like just sitting back.
Can I just say something? I'm so tired of this type of shit. Why they keep trying to throw these different accolades and shit this way? Not saying this. I'm sorry, because it happens for Drake too. So don't get me wrong. I'm doing it. I'm gonna say I'm just tired of them doing that. Like, okay, we get it, people. There was a beef last year. Let it die down.
I think it's dead. I just don't think it's.
I know they can't get the accolades.
No,
niggas can't get accolades.
They say out of any rapper. They say out of any rapper. So that
at the rate. This is the first time y'all probably ever heard about them even calling some shit like this out. At the rate that they're giving away these accolades, it's like you doing it. What's the reason that you're doing it? You feel me? Leave the shit alone. You feel me? You're trying to antagonize the boy. You feel me?
Oh Lord!
No, my God! You know what? Let's just
not all about him.
You guys are trying to make him number one. It's not working.
This nigga about to go on a tangent.
I will have a going to tell.
About to have a whole fucking Toronto meltdown.
I'm sorry. Tired of this shit.
Anyway, let's get to our review of the movie that just came out by Ryan Coogler. I can't ever say his fucking name right. It's Ryan Coogler. Sorry. Yeah. Ryan Coogler. Sinners. A horror film. It is technically a horror film.
Didn't feel like it wasn't scary to me at all, but
it wasn't scary. Yeah, definitely a horror film. Throw up some images real quick while we talk about. Yeah, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got Sinners with Ryan Coogler and then Preacher Boy right there. That's one of the main characters. Preacher Boy. You got another two characters right here. You got Smoke and Stack over there. And so again, we don't want to give out too much of the spoilers of this movie because I know a lot of you probably have not seen this film, so we wanted to chill. But I want to also let y'all know we are going to do a deep dive on Sinners for those who have watched it so we can talk about everything.
Yes.
So look forward to
all
that.
the golden nuggets and
all the golden nuggets and stuff like that. We're going to talk about, but we're not going to do that here because of the simple fact if we do that here, then the next thing you know, y'all didn't write the movie for us, and I don't appreciate it. And what?
I'm not gonna say nothing. But if you haven't seen the movie and you plan to go see the movie, you should go see the movie. It's a good movie. But do not go in there with if you've seen any spoilers or you've been in any fucking reviews from other people who be throwing out these fucking conspiracies, do not go in there with that mindset. It's going to ruin the movie for you.
It's is. Just watch
the movie and get what you get from the fucking movie. You feel me? Because it's a great fucking watch. I need to go see it again, matter of fact.
I'm going to go see it again. I want to see it in IMAX. So I think I
want to see it in IMAX 77 millimeter. So 77 millimeter, that's what this film was definitely filmed in, which is beautiful, dope. I want to see it. So let's just start. I don't want to we don't want to start too much, but again, Michael B. Jordan's in this film. You also have a lot of star power in this film. Michael B. Jordan is in this film. He is playing 2 fucking roles. Yes, he is.
He acted his ass off in those 2 roles.
He did.
You would have thought he had a twin for sure. Definitely.
For real.
Yeah.
There are 2 twins who are in the Mississippi Delta, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right. Correct.
And they were, again, these guys were gangsters. They were black gangsters. Let's keep it 100. They were black gangsters who went to Chicago, who used to live in Mississippi. Okay. They end up turning around and because again, I don't want to ruin too much for you guys, but they end up doing business and they end up owning something. And so then you have this that comes into play, which is their cousin. You know what I'm saying? Preacher Boy. That's all I'm gonna tell you about that. And this movie has a lot of different elements of blackness, which is something that I love. First of all, there's just so much in this movie, again, which we will deep dive on. This film was great. I definitely want to see it again. I think just go ahead, get in there.
Let me, because I don't know. I ain't gonna say nothing about the movie because it's not in the movie. But you know the lore of them going to Chicago, right?
What is the lore?
So the lore is one of the brothers, and I'm thinking it's the one with the red hat.
Stat.
He was with the Irish mob.
Correct.
The other brother was with the Italian mob.
Al Capone, right? Yeah.
They caused a war between the two, being that it was on each side. You know that, right?
Yes. That is the lore.
Okay. As long as we know the lore, because it's the lore of the fucking movie is if you got to get into that too after you watch the movie, because once you get that, you get a better scope of the movie.
Understand that this movie, a lot of people are like, all right, well, what's the premise of this movie? The premise of this movie, to be real with you, is vampires. It's vampires. There are vampires. So the vampires are basically in the town at this point, trying to do their worst. I think this was like a great scene since we're talking about vampires at this point. They got vampires again, and they're trying to basically take over the town in certain aspects and points. But there is a reason why they're trying to take over the town, which we're not going to reveal right now, because again,
go watch the film, people.
Yeah, go watch it.
Definitely go watch it. This has been a brilliant piece of work by Ryan Coogler.
I think so.
Brilliant piece of work by Ryan Coogler.
I hope they do a second one or some type of a prequel. I would want to see a prequel. Showing them in Chicago, and I would want to see the prequel.
Also, Haley Stansfield.
What? Did her shit.
Did her goddamn thing.
Especially that scene at the train station. That scene.
That's all you need. The scene at the train station and the scene in this scene right after this. Yes. It got cracking.
I got a favorite scene from her. I don't think it's the train station or this scene.
No, I know what scene you're talking about.
Not even that.
Oh.
It's the one when she told the cousin, if you don't get the fuck out, you feel me?
Yeah.
She said that shit, I said, yeah, it's in her blood. It's in her blood.
That's wild, bro. That's wild. But again, definitely go see Sinners, yo. You know what I'm saying? Sinners
for
was
sure.
great.
Definitely support
it.
Black film and
Definitely.
Ryan Coogler did his thing on this one, y'all.
Ryan Coogler did his thing. Ryan Coogler and listen, when a motherfucking person named Tom Cruise vouches for you to go see the film, go see the film. Also, if you do go see the film, make sure you stay for the 2 post-credit scenes. There are 2 post-credit scenes that are really, really vital to the.
I missed the second one. I seen it online after the fact, but I did. Yeah,
a lot of people.
I didn't think they was gonna pull a Marvel because I only do that for Marvel movies. I didn't think they was gonna do that, but I should have known.
Hopefully when we do this deep dive, I can get Dom to come chill with us because he's seen it like twice already at this point.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So again, shout out to Dom. Let's make sure y'all listen to the Dom Trap and shit like that. Shout out to all our bricklayers out there. And it is time for Soul to Soul. It's time to go at this point.
It is. Okay, let me my Soul to Soul is actually coming from Mr. Primetime himself, Shedeur Sanders.
Word.
And is do not allow my confidence to offend your insecurity.
That's right.
And
that's it. That's it. All right, folks. Well, that was our show this week. Hope y'all enjoyed. Yes. So here's the deal. We're taking a break next week. We need a break. We've been grinding it out for a long time. It's time for us to take a little breaky break. So we'll be taking next week off. We'll be back. We'll be back next Monday. Not this Monday coming up, but the following Monday. We'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
We need a break. We gotta regroup, gotta recharge. But until then, make sure we'll definitely drop that deep dive before we dip off. Because that's what I would love to do for it. Maybe y'all get that Monday. You never know.
Yeah.
But all right, folks, we out.
Go back and listen to our audio while we're gone.
Also, yeah.
I'm
also updating the audio every day. It's getting up there. Go listen to the audio if you missed anything. So shit, there you go.
Go back a couple seasons or something, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But anyway, we got Cash, Lady Soul, Ali G. We out. Peace.
Y'all be good out there, man.
Mm-hmm.